Picture this. You're in a packed community center. Residents line up to share what matters: safer streets, reliable water, better childcare. You're juggling sticky notes, voice memos, and 3 languages at once. And somehow, the most powerful insights get lost on the walk back to the office.
What if your phone could be a facilitator too? Not to replace you, but to boost every voice in the room. Today, we're putting Copilot in your pocket and residents at the center. Welcome to AI Ally, the show where we turn real-world problems into practical AI workflows you can use today. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jordan. In this episode, Facilitator on mobile, using Copilot to amplify resident voices. We'll cover what to do in the moment, how to synthesize after the session, and the guardrails that keep trust at the center.
Whether you're in housing, public health, city planning, or community development, if residents matter to your work, this one's for you.
Let's start with the why. Traditional listening sessions can be messy. You capture rich stories, but by the time notes are typed, context fades. Handwritten comments don't translate to action. And multilingual feedback? It's often underrepresented.
Mobile changes that. Your phone becomes a listening instrument, recording, translating, and tagging insights.
Town halls with live translation and action tracking. Clinic waiting rooms where comments become improvements by the next shift.
While Copilot helps summarize themes, extract action items, and draft equitable follow-ups in minutes, not weeks.
The goal isn't to techify people. It's to make sure every voice is respected and none are lost. Think door-to-door visits with instant note summaries, town halls with live translation and action tracking, clinic waiting rooms where comments become improvements by the next shift.
And remember, tech supports the human craft of facilitation. Your empathy, neutrality, and sense of fairness still lead.
Quick gear check. At minimum, phone with Copilot and your core apps, Teams, Outlook, OneNote Loop, Forms, Power App, consent cards with a short script and QR code for privacy info, portable battery plus wired mic if you'll capture voice in noisy spots, offline fallback, pre-downloaded forms, a simple note template, and a paper backup.
Then the digital prep. Create a resident session note template. Date, location, languages present. Ground rules and consent tick box, listening goals, notable quotes, anonymized, action items, owner, due date, accessibility notes. Pre-build a survey or quick form for quant inputs, rating scales, priorities, postal code, ward, so Copilot can combine qualitative and quantitative.
And set Copilot up for success. Pin a prompt library. Create a translation prompt you can reuse on the fly. Decide your PII policy up front. What to capture, what to anonymize, what to delete.
If your org uses device management, MDM, confirm you're allowed to record and transcribe, and that storage is encrypted. Trust equals compliance plus clarity. All right, real time. You're facilitating. Here's a 3-part mobile workflow. 1. Capture accessibly. Voice notes. With consent, record short resident comments. Text plus tags, type quick bullets, tag with theme, neighborhood urgency. Photos, snap whiteboards or post-its. Accessibility, offer large font forms and read aloud via device accessibility settings.
Copilot assist in the moment. Summarize the last 3 voice notes by theme and sentiment. Draft a neutral restatement of this resident's point with no personal identifiers. Translate this summary into Spanish and Swahili at an 8th grade reading level. Capture commitments. As actions are agreed, Copilot list action items with owners and deadlines from the last 15 minutes. Confirm in the room. Take a photo of the action wall and attach to the notes.
Pro tips. Consent first. Keep a short script. We're recording to better capture your ideas. You can opt out anytime. We'll anonymize your comments. Bias check live. Ask Copilot to generate 2 alternate summaries, one from the view of renters, one from caregivers. Compare and adjust. Low connectivity fallback. Keep notes in an offline capable app. Sync later.
Save these to your prompt library and adapt to your context. 1. Field Note Summarizer. You are a neutral community facilitator. Summarize these notes into 5 to 7 themes. Include 3 representative quotes, anonymized, and list action items with owners if mentioned. Flag any unclear items as open questions. Keep reading level at grade 8. 2. Equity lens check. Review this summary for blind spots affecting seniors, people with disabilities, renters, and low-income families. Note what's underrepresented and propose 3 outreach steps to close the gap. 3. Multilingual outreach follow-up. Draft a thank you message in English, Spanish, and Swahili. Tone: respectful, plain language. Include the top 3 themes, next steps with dates, and how residents can keep contributing. Max 180 words per language. 4. Theme clustering by place and priority. Cluster feedback by neighborhood and priority, high, medium, low. For each cluster, title it, list evidence, quotes or counts, and suggest a first next step that can be done within 30 days. 5. Decision brief for leaders. Create a 1-page brief, context, top resident needs, trade-offs, do now, do next, consider list, and risks if delayed. Keep neutral tone, include 1 illustrative quote per theme, anonymized. 6. Privacy and PII scrubber. Scan this text and redact names, phone numbers, addresses, and unique identifiers. Replace with generic labels, e.g., resident 1, street name.
Power without guardrails erodes trust. 3 essentials. 1. Consent and data minimization. Share what's being recorded, how it's stored, and retention timelines. Only collect what you need. Anonymize in the moment. Offer opt-outs without penalty.
2. Accuracy and bias. Treat AI summaries as drafts. Validate with residents or a colleague. Ask Copilot for counter summaries. When numbers are small, avoid overgeneralization. Say, some residents said, not residents say.
3. Security and chain of custody. Use org-approved apps and storage. Keep a simple audit trail. When feedback was collected, who handled it when summaries were reviewed. If you need to publish results, include an explanatory note on methods and limitations. This was AI Allies Facilitator on mobile, using Copilot to amplify resident voices. If this helped, share it with a colleague who runs community sessions.
We'd love to hear your field stories. What prompts worked, what didn't? Send a message or drop a comment to us, and we'll feature anonymized learnings in a future episode. Until next time, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Alex. Keep the mics open, the summaries honest, and the residents centered.